Good morning, my Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter friends. You're live with ChantalTV in Paris. It is confinement day 46. Paris on lockdown day 46. I see quite a few people coming out of the metro. It's the 1st of May, the 1er Mai. What are we doing in Paris on that day? Or what are we doing in France on that day? How to? Well, wait and see. Good morning, Nina. How are you? I just want to tell people here that are looking through Periscope, if you can't comment for what kind of reason, and I don't know why, please come to YouTube. So you can always go to youtube.com/ChantalTV and you can follow me there. Good morning, chocolate latte. How are you? So on request, I'm broadcasting later. Today is the 1st of May, which is normally a holiday, so nobody's working, but it seems to be quite busy. So I think we don't have a Labor Day. Good morning, bonjour, Curtis. Comment ça va? How are you? It looks very dark in my image. Let's just correct that a little bit. Let's bring this a little bit down. Highlights are up, shadows just to normal. Is that better? Can't see. There is overcast. Emmy, good morning. Rob van Rooij, goedemorgen. And Curtis also on Periscope. Periscope seems to be broken, but anyway, we just continue. The 1st of May, what do we do then? Well, we give each other a lily of the valley. So lily of the valley is something they do in France. The muguet, they call it. So the lily of the valley is what people buy today and hand out to each other. Periscope seems to be working at the moment. Oh, good. So that's the lily of the valley. That is what people are giving each other. It is a very old tradition, all the way from the Middle Ages. I think it's Middle Ages. But let me just look up because here we go. May Day in France is all about two things. Muguet, pronounced Muguet. Muguet. Lily of the Valley in English, and Labor Day. On the 1st of May, friends and family offer each other little sprigs? Spurgs. I can't read it, I don't have glasses. Anyway, you can read it. Anyway, it's for good luck. And it really goes back all the way, very far. All the way to I think it was King Charles. That really liked it when he got it for his birthday, and then everybody had to give it to each other for good luck. So that's the little story about Lily of the Valley. And then in 1890, nice tradition. Hello, Melbourne. Coucou, Ile de la Réunion. Wow. Goedemorgen, Frank. It's so busy. Welcome. So you give each other that Lily of the Valley. And then, of course, it's Labor Day. That started in 1890, where people started to carry a red little cross on their t-shirts or clothes. And that turned into a red rose, which became a socialist movement. So the 1st of May is a big day. Supposedly the only day that everything is closed. But as far as I can see, there's a lot happening. But we will have no delivery trucks. Sprigs is bosjes takjes. Oh, okay, sprigs. Thank you, Frank. I didn't know what a sprig was. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. Like after all the excitement yesterday, so much excitement, we had a bird burying something on the balcony. Well, what did he bury? We know that. I'm going to show it to you again. I'm just checking. Oh, I'm just on YouTube. Waarom bent u in Frankrijk? Nou, omdat ik hier 23 jaar geleden naartoe verhuisd ben. Daarom ben ik in Frankrijk. Dus ik woon in Frankrijk, ik woon in Parijs. But here you can see, this is what was left for me. Like this is the place for my mug. Look. That fits there. And yesterday I was like, there's something weird in my plants. Hey, And look, the weird thing, and then I unburied it or took it out, and it's a walnut. And then I had to, there's no squirrels on the balcony. My balcony is tiny, there's no squirrels here. Okay, haha. So the not the squirrel. I read which bird brings nuts or berries nuts. Supposedly the crow. And as we have Père Lachaise down the road, and we heard a lot of crows lately in this area, a crow came to my balcony and buried these nuts. So the nut, the walnut, was a present. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave the walnut here because it's nice buried. So in time he's hungry, he will come and pick it up. Which also confirmed for me that Betsy was taken off the balcony by a crow, because she couldn't have been blown off the balcony. There was no way. She was here for 2 years. So he must have picked her up and dropped her because she was too heavy. Oh, the kids are throwing something. Where are the kids? Did you hear that noise? Bing! But they're not kids, they're adults. This is funny from the crow, yeah. The crow on the card from yesterday predicted it. Oh my God, Curtis, you're the white witch. Oh my God, there was a crow on the card. You're so right. We had the hanging man yesterday with a crow. Oh, we have to do a new card. You are so right. We need a new card. We're gonna see what happens. Oh my God. If you don't know, yesterday we pulled a card from the tarot from the tarot deck, and we decided to read it together, to observe the card together, what we could see. And we pulled the hanging man, which is quite drastic, but we saw coins that were falling out, but we also saw a crow made muguet. So pretty. Yeah, I know the muguet is pretty. Yeah? Here it is. There you can see the muguet. I made a little, you can put my little face next to it as well. Let's do that. We have the muguet and we have me, so now you can see it better. And like and share and subscribe. Yeah, there's your little muguet. Awesome. Yes, it all makes sense. It all fell. I mean, I can't believe it. Curtis, what a good observation. Where is the card? I didn't keep the card, but because the card is back in the deck. But we can pull a new card. Let's pull a new card. I'm going to do it on my table because I don't want to lose my cards. So the energy is out. I make 3 stacks. It was shuffled before. I'm going to pull a card for you guys. This one. 4 of Swords. Okay, let's observe this one. Let's observe this one. What do we see? We see the 4 swords in 4 corners. We see a woman and she's in a castle. Well, first of all, again, the swords are standing for things in the head, so for the mind. So we are worrying, yes, and we are locked in, you guys. Again, this locked in situation. We are locked in, you see? What else do we observe in this card? We look at her hands. It looks windy. Yeah, you're right. Seem to have listed my image. So yeah, it seems to be windy. Yes, we're still in lockdown. Look, this card is telling us we're still in lockdown. You see? So we have those swords to break out of it. But we're still in that poor situation, what we were talking about yesterday. It's a woman, yes. It's a woman. Do we see any other symbols? She has a green buttons on her dress. It is a chateau. Your mother used to do this, you swear. Yeah. Well, we only do one card. And basically we observe the card. And then at the end of the day, you know, you have to reflect for yourself if this card made any sense for you. And yesterday we had the Hanging Man, which is a scary one. But we saw coins falling out of the pockets. It was a pause, which was related again to the confinement. And it's like kind of a surrender, no? My stage is opening up today, so don't worry about it. I'll stay home and watch them be the experimental lambs. Exactly. That could be a sign that you have to stay at home. Exactly. Well read. Not as many details as yesterday's card, because yesterday's card was the Grand Arcade, the major one, and this is a minor one. So this one is only for the day. So the one from yesterday had more symbols. But I could read up about it a little bit more. Veil over face, almost like a face mask. You're so right. Sarah, you're so right. The knives actually, they are swords. So they are swords. But yes, that mask. Gee, you see, so she's in lockdown. So that means we still have to surrender to it because she's lifting her hands up. Let me just read a bit about it. Sorry, I'm not a card reader. I'm just like reading my friend who is teaching tarot card reading. She's always, Chantal, just read the images and then you're reading the cards. So it was explaining a lot for us. It was explaining a lot. So this is the minor arcade. Let me just get. So we are in the swords. Let me just find the swords, and I just want to see what the minor arcana. Yes, she's still locked down. It's a woman, 1st of May. So Muge Day, exactly. What is the title on the card? The 4 of Swords. So this is the 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords, retreating from the outside world in order to gain physical and emotional rejuvenation. Retreat, refuge, period of convalescence. Well, we read this card quite well, huh? We did this without anything and we read it together. But I thought that the veil covering her mouth is a very symbolic thing. And what is that ring on her head? Could be a little crown. So take this card with you for today and reflect on it, and then we get back to it tomorrow. Ta-da! The 4 of Swords. So yesterday we had the hanging man. I don't know if I can find it so quickly. Let me see if I can pick it out of the deck. I wanted to find the Hanging Man. It's hard to find a card because there's 70-something cards. There's 70-something cards. Let me see. And they're all mixed. Well, I can't find the Hanging Man now, but it's a beautiful card. And there was a crow on it, and we didn't know what the crow meant. Now we know what the crow means. The crow came to deliver us a present. So I think it means that we have to continue with the tarot cards, one a day, to keep the doctor away. Can't find. Yeah, here it is. Found the Hanging Man. So this was the card we had yesterday. Like this new card routine. Very good. Morning, Leo. Look, this was the card from yesterday, and there is that crow. Look, and symbolic. It's looking at the symbol, and then, so this is the lone man. This is time of reflection, a new start. But we first have to just hang in there before we can do anything. So the crow is important. But anyway, if you're wondering what the crow is about, a crow delivered me a walnut on the balcony yesterday. So This is pretty special, I think. You know? So yeah. You know, we're not gonna do any like white witchy craft on it, but we just read the images. As my friend always says, you just read the images. And if you read the images, it makes sense. And the card of yesterday made sense. And today's card makes sense as well. Well, we see today what happens. But the swords, we need always the swords to break out of something, out of a thought. A special gift, yes. And the world is upside down. Exactly, Sarah. See, these cards you can analyze and analyze. And of course the card of yesterday was the Grand Arcana, like the big one. So it was more like predicted for a longer term. And the card we had today is more for on a daily base. Yes. Yeah, so a new routine, because there's nothing to find anymore on this balcony. You get a card. But we only do this in the morning. We don't do this during the rest of the day. It's a morning routine. Gee, my coffee's cold. Cold coffee's not great. And I'm so looking forward to get Bobby back. Swords are protecting too, exactly. They're protecting and you break out, yes. You need the swords. In this case, they're protecting. Let me get the card back, because somebody is really reading very well the cards. So the swords, in this way, it's also protecting, you see? Because we are in isolation. We're locked up. Gee, what a symbolic card. When I look at it, I can cry. I'm like, how can these cards be so fitting to the situation of confinement? So true, coffee. Yeah, so it is. I think it's all very interesting. I hope the comments keep going. Yes. Oh, my computer just crashed. Let me see if the comments are still going. Yes. Pierre Cardin. Who's saying Pierre Cardin? My favorite. Oh, good. Ah, you guys. Wow, there's hardly anybody on Periscope. Amazing. What is wrong with Periscope? Did I get blocked? Does it not work anymore? Does nobody get a notification? 4 is even number. Shows balance even though a chaotic time. Oh, very good, Sarah. The garden is looking spectacular. I know. Look at this. This is spectacular. The Chinese rose. There's new ones coming out, so some old ones will fall out. And then when I'm looking at it, I see this. So, let's chuck it. And even 15 people on Periscope. What's happening, you guys? This is weird, no? I don't understand anything of this. Well, anyway, we just continue and just let it go. Somebody was commenting on that. How do you call that? But look, somebody was commenting these look like angels. And I thought that was very nice. To me, this looks like Betsy. Really strange. It's been glitchy. Someone suggested to update, but I didn't see one. Periscope has been having weird loading issues the past 12 hours. Yeah. Looks like a face. You can make anything about this, because those can be eyes and a nose. See? So also lots of symbols in this. And this is from 1895. They also look like swords, exactly. Talent, bonjour. And glasses. And a moustache. I can't believe, 1st of May, how many cars there are. Do you think they're going to demonstrate today? Normally they're going to demonstrate on the 1st of May in France. It's super clear. Now this is like really the times that I can say, yes, I can notice that there is not so much going on in Paris because it is so clear to look out. There is no foggy things. Look at that. Ja, wel, il pleut, hè. On and off. On and off. Happy 1st of May. There you got your little muguet. Your little lily of the valley. It's the lily of the valley. Big tradition in France. So I have to go find some. Normally they sell them in the streets. Like last year and all that. Then people are standing next to the metro and they sell them next to the metro. And you buy them for a few euros. And then you give it to a loved one. So I just sent a digital one to Bobby by text. Because she was still awake, like you. Sarah. What time is it, by the way? 8:54. I see good morning from Russia, Alex. Alex is cyclist from Russia. I'm just checking on Periscope what is happening. And it sees that everybody has issues. It's basically only the verified well, Bonjour Thailand had a lot of people watching, but that is also a time a lot of people watch. It's very weird. Let me check something else. Also, look. Russia is number 1 on Travel the World. Midnight Summerfest is number 2 on the world, Travel the World. So this is what you look at on Travel the World. So I am the number 3 on the list of Travel the World. That's maybe why I don't have any trolls coming in. Let me just go back to YouTube to see that everything is still going. Oh yeah, it's raining. Nothing is happening. I know. And glasses. They also look a bit like swords, yes. And glasses, yes. Nothing is happening. I know. Because it's a day off. I mean, I have to do a lot of things. But today, I didn't calculate a day off. It's even on YouTube, people are leaving me. Well, it's time for Bobby to come back so she can spike up the channel. And I hope people will watch this in the replay because this was interesting about the cards. I think I'm gonna put the card that we had today, card of the day. I'm gonna post it on YouTube so you can all reflect on it. I think that's a good idea. We can all reflect on the cards. And I don't read cards. I need your guys' help. And like this, we can all do it together. It's not a day off here, yeah. Mom, say the importance of May Day. I already did. Bobby Big, no. I have a daughter called Bobby. And she's flying back from Montreal. My daughter's real name is Bobby, actually. It's in her passport. In her passport, it says Bobbi. Her name is real, so it's not a short for Roberta. It's just a Bobby. Bobby Jade. It's a real name. Bobby Jade. Bobby Jade. And Jade stands for the greenstone of New Zealand because she's part Kiwi. There's so much thought in all the names and stuff. And my friends always told Bobby Jade, a name born to be a star. And she is. She's born to be a star. Born to be alive. Born to be a star. Born to be alive. Oh, do I have any pictures of my child? Let me see. I don't think I have any handy because I will be posting stuff again this week, I think. No, that's Akira. Let me see if I have any cute pictures of Bobby. Born to be alive, born to be alive. Where is my Bobby? You know, like she hasn't been home for so long, so I don't have like any pictures like that are up in my roll. Look, we had the tulip. Remember the tulip? Remember the tulip? There is the tulip. We can't find pictures. Well spoken. Well spoken. Like a loving mother. Of course. But she's a star. Can't deny that. Oh, my little star. Born to be alive. Is Jade part of her first name or is it her middle name? I made it part of her first name, so it was always Bobby Jade, so supposed to be one name, but then she made it her middle name and she just dropped it, so she's Bobby now. But it is officially Bobby Jade. But the funniest thing, of course, here in France, Bobby with an I is a boy. Bobby with IE is a girl, because male things are only an I, female things are IE. So whenever she shows up as a Bobby, people think they expect a boy. They're like, Bobby? Yeah, Bobby. Bobby? Bobby. Lovely, love tulips, yeah. So Bobby, and they tell me I say it like a booby, but it's not, I don't say booby, I say Bobby. Bobby. Because it is an international name. You can say in every language it should sound similar. So you can also say in America, sometimes people think she's called Barbie because they say Barbie. Checking to see if you finished the panettone. Oh no, no Ginny. I think it's a rock now. Tim wanted to open it, but we think it's a rock now. It's in the living room. It will go this weekend for sure because I'm cleaning up the house before Bobby comes back. Look at that big ass dog running. Look at that. Everybody running before 10 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever. Oh, I hope there's not going to be a dog fight. So that poor little big German Shepherd, there he goes. He doesn't want to run, but he has to run. Lazy German Shepherd. Anyway, time to go. You got your cards. Not sure if we will do an interview today or tomorrow. I mean, it depends on the guest. I called the guest this morning and see if she is available today or tomorrow. So a new one coming up. Yeah, that's a big dog. He couldn't come up our stairs. It's too steep. And yeah, it seems to really be dying on Periscope and everything. So I'm not sure if I can continue this show if, Periscope doesn't even push it out. Then and also I need my time. So, and the confinement is ending for me. It will be sad, but that's what it is. Lovely chat with you. Thank you so much. See you guys soon. Bonne nuit and have a great day, everybody. And I will post a card. The Four of Swords. See you guys soon. Bye.